Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty crazy news and some brand new products that you guys might be a little bit intrigued on. Now, as you guys probably know, I do like to cover a lot of console news when it comes to PlayStation, Switch, or Xbox in the channel, but as well, one kind of big thing for me to know, especially as a PC user, is the upcoming brand new trend of gaming, well, being done on handhelds. So think things like the Steam Deck, things like the Lenovo, and a lot of these kind of mini kind of computer Steam Deck-S type things that are able to run cool things like Windows operating systems, running things like Game Pass streaming, running things like Steam on a really big portable cartridge, which in my honest opinion, as a gamer, I usually prefer. The specs are slightly nicer, as well the battery life's a little bit better, and it's also a bit more fine-tuned towards gamers, rather than let's say like a phone, or rather than say like a laptop, which could still work, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like a more all-in-one kind of console. And this is why I'm excited for this, because I think this is the next upcoming big trend in gaming. Phones still work, and people will still use phones, but there is a big difference between using your Steam Deck or your Switch versus using your phone. And right now, one of the biggest companies in the entire planet is about to go and enter into the same exact vibe where Nvidia, I think right now, I think it's either the second or third biggest company, depending on the stock as of the day, is now trying their best to enter on into their own handheld experience. And this is going to be probably one of the bigger news out here for the entire gaming sphere, because at the end of the day, the people who are making the GPUs that I myself in my own computer are utilizing, and a lot of other gamers are too as well, can probably go and fine-tune their own technology that they've been working on and developing on for PC users to make their handhelds absolutely insane. So let's go talk about these big leaks with Nvidia, let's go talk about the future of handheld gaming, and overall, I'm pretty excited for this. So right now, make sure you guys are subscribed, follow the Twitter and Twitch down below, and check out the nice little affiliate links for the Weeble, get a bunch of free stock and all that. You can even buy some Nvidia stock, which has done phenomenal for me. Not financial advice if you guys want free stocks down below. And let's go talk about the awesome news where Nvidia is getting serious about making a brand new Steam Deck rival. So as you guys probably know, the Steam Deck has had a very big, in my opinion, influential push in the gaming sphere. It's, well, just allowing people to go and play games a little bit more extensively on the go. The Switch was kind of the first initial big push into it, same with mobile gaming, but if you guys want to compare the Steam Deck to the Switch, there is a really big difference in between the two. Now, the Steam Deck has way better specs, it's way more up to date, you also have a chance to utilize the Windows operating system, so you could run Steam, and as well, we've also seen people putting emulations on, well, that might be our next little bonus video for the night, but you could basically emulate on your Steam Deck, you could also run things such as Game Pass, and utilize the cloud streaming, and just overall just Game Pass apps on your handheld device. So the point right now, the Steam Deck is probably one of the best things out there in the market for people to utilize their mobile gaming, at least just my opinion on it. And as well, we've seen the Switch kind of set up the popularity of mobile gaming, and at the same time, we've seen other big gaming companies, like PC companies, etc., try to also go and expand into the same somewhat big niche, but this niche has a lot of potential. We've even seen PlayStation 2 as well rocket out with the PlayStation Portal. We're seeing rumors on a brand new Xbox handheld, but Nvidia is the big head honcho of GPUs on your PC. If you guys ever have a PC yourself, right now I'm using a 3080 Ti my PC. A lot of folks are waiting for the 5000 series on Nvidia, and right now Nvidia is probably one of the biggest companies on the entire planet, mainly focusing on AI and as well basically cloud server hosting. And don't forget about the Geforce Now, which also has a really big combination with games as a whole. Geforce Now is basically their own streaming device, which could also be integrated into their own handheld device, and this is why this thing is going to be one of the coolest things in the entire handheld market. Following the footsteps of both AMD and Intel, Nvidia is apparently working on a premium handheld PC device powered by a Geforce GPU, which I would buy this. Like, just telling you guys right now, I would buy this. The popularity of the Steam Deck and other handheld gaming PCs has undoubtedly proven to be a massive boon for AMD, but Nvidia has remained conspicuously absent from the market. This could be set to change, though, as new rumors claim that a Nvidia handheld is in the works. Practically, all the best handheld gaming PCs use the AMD APUs, which is kind of like, I feel like, AMD's big push. AMD usually is working with the consoles, and now these like other various companies are working with AMD to basically be just the chipset supplier for the company to go put everything else together, like one of the pieces of the puzzle. While Nvidia wants to go on the next big alpha move and make it on their own. There are challenges unique to Nvidia that somewhat explain the company's absence in the space, but it seems that Team Green may be ready to work with its competitors to realize the vision of a Steam Deck competitor. And if they make this mainstream, and Nvidia is big enough and also well respected enough in the gaming sphere, AMD is partially, but if you put like 100 PC gamers in a room and you could build a PC with a Nvidia or AMD set, I'm sure a lot of people are picking Nvidia over AMD. Not to go on like harsh on AMD, I have AMD stock and I've used AMD products, but even I myself would pick Nvidia instead. Speaking to insiders at the company, YouTuber Moore's Law is Dead claims that Nvidia is getting serious about making more handheld gaming devices with their graphics IP, intellectual property, in them. Should it be a device materialized, it would make the first Nvidia-powered handheld since the Nintendo Switch. And don't forget, they are working on the Switch 2 and also Switch 1, most likely using the Nvidia silicone. So at the same exact time, that means that they do have experience of how to make a proper portable chip. So this is like next level stuff. It'll be even better than the Switch, in my opinion. Mainly because usually Nvidia is more focalized on higher tier specs. So you can make a Switch 2 that's a nice mid tier for families, for kids, whatever. Then you have the Nvidia, basically handheld, which is a somewhat different market of those hardcore people playing like, Elden Ring or playing, whatever big high-intensive game out there you can play on your PC. So Nvidia is worried they're missing a boat here, and I have told them directly that they are looking into working with someone on a premium handheld gaming device. So they want to make this. So this partner identity isn't clear right now, but it's possible that Asus, for example, could release a new handheld with Geforce GPU, which is Nvidia GPU, alongside a successor of the ROG Alloy, which has also been that same boat of like these handheld devices, like the Steam Deck. So in order to do so, however, Nvidia would need to partner with the provide a processor, as the company doesn't have a license to manufacture the x86 CPUs, unlike AMD and Intel. So a lot of folks are assuming they'd want to work with Intel because AMD is like their direct competitor. That'd be like PlayStation and Xbox trying to work together. It just doesn't mess. But they have Intel, which is in the trade. They do a lot of CPUs. Like my PC, funny enough, is a Nvidia GPU and Intel CPU. Like it already makes sense. I already have this physically. Most people already do that same exact chipset too as well. AMD does make both, but most gamers will do Nvidia GPUs, Intel CPUs. So why not just do it for a handheld device? Like they already have not necessarily a proper partnership, but they have like this like, hey, like we'll make sure I'll scratch your back, you scratch ours, and make sure they can have this all popping up. This will all be for a really nice handheld device. Basically saying over here that in mild shares that I have heard that Nvidia may even partner with Intel to make a premium gaming handheld. This could break gaming because this is huge, which would circumvent the x86 roadblock for the company. Any device produced by this partnership, however, would require heat sinks akin to those found in the best gaming laptops, as the CPU and GPU would now be separated, which maybe they can have some weird proprietary tech and have it combined into one system, maybe, who knows? But at the end of the day, I think it's kind of big. So whatever form is taken by this Nvidia handheld, if any, it will be years from now. So it still is going to maybe take a little while for us to pop on out, but if talks and leaks already happening, that means that these discussions have probably already happened. Mainly because you don't have a chance to leak something unless it's already been discussed, whether it's from internal emails or, you're randomly working at Nvidia or Intel yourself or anything else in between. They're saying, I imagine a Steam Deck 2 and a host of other handhelds will make their way to the market, so the market itself would still be very strict. Being kind of hardcore, but at the same time, this is nice because I think the handheld gaming sphere is underrated. The Switch is nice, but the specs are low. The Steam Deck is dope, but it could be fine-tuned a little bit more, but it's good. I like the Steam Deck right now as it is. And I'm sure there will be a Steam Deck 2 with how much success the first one has had, and obviously PC parts and internal parts. Well, you just learn. I think the first iPhone to the fifth iPhone, there's a lot of things that change over time. Now, one big thing to also note too as well is that Nvidia also has a lot of Geforce, like the Geforce experience as well, is trying to go push this on PC, and they even have big things such as the Nvidia app that got released a week ago with a big brand new beta to be able to go get downloaded. So this is also something that would be very easily integrated into a handheld device because they already have this technology. They also have the cloud gaming, cloud streaming that Xbox has. So if they already have the rights and everything else tied with this, might as well utilize it. So Nvidia's desktop software situations felt disjointed for a while, and they have these control panels, but they're trying to go push this GeForce experience in this brand new app, and all is put together. It's just fine-tuning the experience and existence they already have. But as well, as they're trying to go make this better with the GeForce Now, which I said is all streamable, makes everything a lot better. It basically makes it you can go and do things like streaming. You have a chance to go and see your old clips. You have a chance to go and literally use the cloud gaming that most likely Nvidia would be hosting, which is also utilizing their data centers. So why not have all of this technology that works perfectly with a handheld device and put it in a handheld device? It's almost like the writing's on the wall. Plus other things are working. We're seeing AMD, their biggest competitor, doing well. So why would you not want to do it yourself? So I think this is gonna be sick. I can't wait for this, and these leaks are huge. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. We'll be streaming tonight. We also have the Webull link if you guys want to sign up, get a bunch of free stock, free money. Same with some other little sellout links down below. And just give me your thoughts if you guys would buy one or not. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching.